Imagine for a moment that everything you know, your body, your neighborhood, your city, the planets, the galaxies, even the empty space between the stars, is actually inside a gigantic black hole. No, this isn't science fiction. It's one of the boldest theories ever proposed by serious scientists. And the scariest part, the more you look at the details, the more everything seems to fit. Before we dive into this, get ready. What you're about to hear might flip your entire worldview upside down and maybe make you look at the night sky in a completely different way. Let's go back to the start of everything. According to traditional cosmology, the universe began with a single singularity, a point so small we don't even have words to describe it, so dense that it bent the laws of physics to the breaking point. Suddenly, this point expanded outward in every direction. The result, the Big Bang. Now pause, because here comes the first unsettling coincidence. Black holes also contain a singularity. A gigantic star collapses under its own weight, gravity becomes overwhelmingly strong, and boom, everything gets crushed into an infinitesimal point. The birth of a black hole is eerily similar to the description of our universe's beginning. So the obvious question is, what if our Big Bang was actually the other side of a black hole? Not just that, what if we are inside one right now? Some scientists defend an astonishing idea. A black hole in a parent universe could give birth to a completely new universe inside it, like a cosmic Russian doll. Infinite worlds inside infinite worlds. And if each black hole is the seed of a new universe, then the billions of black holes scattered around our cosmos might each be a doorway to somewhere else entirely. Even stranger, if we are inside a black hole, then its event horizon, the boundary from which nothing escapes, could be the equivalent of our cosmic horizon, the farthest distance from which light can reach us. Coincidence? Maybe, but there are too many coincidences piling up. You've probably heard that there's a limit to what we can see in the universe. No matter how powerful our telescopes are, there's a maximum range beyond which no light can reach us. It's as if we're reliving inside a giant sphere where everything outside the boundary is permanently invisible. Black holes behave the same way. Once light passes the event horizon, it never escapes. The mathematical equivalence between the Schwarzschild radius of a black hole and the observable limit of our universe is so precise that even physicists are uncomfortable. This leads to another terrifying question. If we're inside a black hole, who or what is outside? Now imagine this. The inside of a black hole might not be a cramped, crushing prison. Inside it, space-time could actually be expanding. Exactly what our universe is doing right now. And as a black hole grows by consuming matter, its interior could stretch more and more. Doesn't that sound exactly like galaxies moving away from each other? It's as if we're inside a cosmic balloon that keeps inflating. But where does all the matter go? When something falls into a black hole, no one knows what happens next. Is the matter destroyed, stored, converted, transported? Physics breaks down inside a singularity. We only know one thing. Matter goes in and doesn't come back out. This is where the next idea appears, the famous Einstein-Rosen bridge, also known as a wormhole. If this tunnel has an exit, that exit would be a white hole, the theoretical opposite of a black hole, a place where matter can only come out, never in. And guess which cosmic event behaves exactly like that? The Big Bang. There's a concept called the Big Bounce, which suggests that before our Big Bang, there was another universe that collapsed. This collapse could have formed a massive black hole, which then rebounded outward, giving birth to our universe, a never-ending cycle of death and rebirth. Universes being born from the ashes of others. Black holes acting as portals, not prisons. Despite all the clues, these ideas are still theoretical, but they are based on real math, real physics, and real observations. The truth is, nobody knows what lies inside a black hole. It remains the greatest mystery in the universe. Which brings up another frightening thought. If we're inside a black hole, could we one day be swallowed by another? Or even worse, could the parent universe influence ours, without us ever realizing? With the James Webb Space Telescope, the Euclid mission gravitational wave detectors, and new technologies, we're closer than ever to uncovering cosmic truths. We're observing galaxies so ancient they existed when the universe was only 600 million years old. We're discovering black holes that are far too big for their age. We're finding anomalies that nothing in standard physics can explain. Maybe the reason is simple. Maybe we're trying to understand the universe from inside a black hole, using rules designed for the outside world. Nobody truly knows where we are, what lies beyond the observable horizon, or what existed before the Big Bang. But one thing is certain. The universe is not just big. It is absurdly, overwhelmingly, unimaginably beyond human comprehension. So maybe, just maybe, the craziest theory is the one closest to the truth. If this video made you see the universe differently, don't let this knowledge stop here. Hit the like button to help the channel reach more curious minds. Subscribe so you don't miss the next deep dive into cosmic mysteries and mind-bending theories. And most importantly, do you believe we might be inside a black hole? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you're curious for more, click on the next video that's appearing on your screen. See you on the other side of the event horizon.